Hi, today I've got cards that are showing me that everything is going wrong for your ex at the moment, okay? I'm hearing that they thought once you weren't in their life or you weren't together, things were going to be easier. But I'm hearing delays, okay? There's a delay in that energy, and also there are plans that are falling through for them. I'm also hearing that there could be some health issues as well. Not massive, I don't mean serious health issues. Something though that is slowing them down, that they can't do everything they just assumed they'd be able to do. But I do really feel that it's just going wrong for them, okay? That they thought that, you know, grass is greener energy, that you're not there and they can just do what they want now, when they want, etc., etc. But it's more than just your relationship. There's some delay and specifically some plans that have fallen through. Like I say, I've got some sort of health thing going on that isn't major, but it's enough to not allow them to do what they want. So I'm not sure where this is going today. Let us have a look. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's dig deep and let's get the truth. Let's find out what you're not being told, okay? So just while I'm shuffling though, thanks for watching. Thanks for your likes, your comments. I do read all my comments. I love to read my comments. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. Links are below in the description box. Click on that link, it'll all go to the website. Everything's on the website that I offer. And also check out the $1 special offer reading at the moment. Okie dokie wokey. They've woken up. Yeah, I just don't know. I really don't know what's going on with them in all honesty. Okay. They are massively restricted. I have got the card that represents almost a rocket going into the sky, the lift-off card. So they were assuming that something they were taking action on, I will go deeper into what this could be, something they were taking action on, that they were progressing forwards with, is coming to a grinding halt. You know when you see those spaceships sometimes and they, you know, they don't get very far, or they have an engine failure. That's the sort of energy they're in. They took it for granted that they'd be able to do whatever they're trying to do without you. But guess what? It was your energy all along, wasn't it? It was you. You were the one with the ideas. You were the one with the drive and the, okay, let's try this, let's do this. It wasn't them. They hadn't got it. There's a saying, they hid behind your coattails and then made out they were the big I am. But it wasn't, it was you. That's what my guides are saying. It was you that had the energy. You that knew what you were doing. You that was game for anything. Right, okay, let's keep going. They have made an investment. This is precise. Take what resonates. Now, this could be financial. It could be their time even, or it could be emotional. They have made an investment since you separated into something that they thought was for the long haul, that was going to progress their life, and they were finally going to get everything that they think, I'm not convinced, that they think that they are worthy of, okay? And unfortunately, bottom of the deck, what's surrounding this is gossip, rumours, and somebody meddling in their business. They haven't got a free hand in this. Somebody else is pulling the strings, okay? Who's the energy? Just let me get my tarot deck. Who's the energy that's gossiping about them? Knight of Swords. Well. It's a person, yeah. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be a younger person, not necessarily so. If they're not younger, they are very immature, okay? This person is out to wreck your ex's plans, basically. That really is it for me. That's what I'm feeling now. I've got this card in front of me. Your ex did not think this through. They didn't think it through, okay? They made, you know, the assumptions of the mother of all you-know-whats. They assumed that all their plans were going to work out, that literally they were going to be, you know, airborne, and it was all going to be wonderful. But there is this air sign character who is gossiping, who is spreading rumours. It could be a competitor, okay? It could be a friend, it could be a family member. But this other person is very assertive, but quite spiteful, okay? And they are determined to wreck your ex's plans. Yeah. I feel it's somebody, I've got the Ace of Cups, but it's in the reverse at the bottom of the deck here. I feel it's somebody that they might have gone into another relationship, third party, or it could be a sibling or a very close friend. You know, sometimes you can have a really close friend who's more like a brother or a sister to you, okay? So this air sign that is nosying and literally is out to get them. That's the Knight of Swords energy. You can't really put it any other way. They thought that they were trustworthy. You know, somebody they thought they could rely on, okay? I feel that your ex's health as well is more on a mental level. I feel that they're tired. I feel they're stressed. Tired and stressed. Yeah, very tired, very stressed. Yeah, a situation they thought was going to be kittens and fairy dust has actually turned out not to be so. It was all a stage, okay, but it's definitely got something to do with that air sign energy. Somebody else in the mix. Your ex trusted the wrong person. Now, I've got the Ten of Cups here. It could have been a family member. It's somebody who, like I say, brother, sister, or someone you really thought you could trust with your life, okay? No, why is this air sign wanting to wreck? Let's see why the air sign's wanting to wreck your ex's life. God, oh dear. Why please? Yeah, Ten of Swords. They just want to defeat them. Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Your ex's life is falling apart. The Ten of Swords, they're going to end up literally flat on the face with all those swords in their back. If you wanted karma, you're in the right place today, okay? The Ten of Swords is all about backstabbing, betrayal and enemies, bitching, bad-mouthing, gossiping. That Knight of Swords isn't messing around. The plans that your ex made are not working out because somebody else wants to, almost like nails in a coffin type energy, okay? There's a lot of air. It's definitely an air sign, not your ex, but this other person. Give me some more about this ex's energy, overall energy for the ex. Two of Wands in the reverse. They're paralysed with fear. They've got no energy. Okay, they're looking back at the initial project or whatever they've done with this person, and they're thinking, hell, what have I done? Okay, so now they're just frozen. They're absolutely terrified of change. They don't want to be where they are. they've got something else in that energy that they've been trying to negotiate. Now, whether that's money, property, whatever it is, those negotiations are failing. Okay, they're not working out at all. No, it could be something to do with employment or finances. Okay, so there was something they thought was in the bag. You know, when you think it's a done deal. It's a done deal. What could possibly go wrong here, Keeley? Well, what could possibly go wrong is your ex took their eye off the ball because they thought everyone was going to be like you. So common this, okay? People treat the one person who's decent absolutely like shit. They go off and they think everybody is going to be like that, and they're not. So your ex took their eye off the ball whilst they were trying to build something. It's not love, this, it's something, it's a pentacle, something in the physical. While they were trying to build something behind the scenes, you've got this Knight of Swords who has used them and is trying to destroy what they've built. Okay, so basically, if they have gone into different employment, a new job, or maybe they've invested their retirement funds or their pension or whatever they're doing in the physical, okay, where they thought that they were going to get these results and rewards, it's not happening. They've made the wrong decision. The Two of Wands is the wrong decision, okay? And this is now restricting them. This is now restricting your ex. And underneath all of this little lot, I've just seen Justice in the reverse. Karma. Karma. You know, you find this. Sometimes you'll get two really people who actually are made for each other because they're as bad as each other. All right? They're as bad as each other. So let's see what your ex would say to you, because this energy's message is out for a reason. I just heard the word they might try worming their way back into your life. Yeah, okay, so their energy as well at the moment, they're very messed up. Their emotions are all over the place. Their brain is very foggy. I feel the health thing is anxiety, because for me that Two of Wands in reverse can also tell me that someone's energy is really low and they're just like frozen, you know, like rabbit headlights, because they don't know what to do. They, you know, if you've got too much stress, then the brain starts to lower your capabilities, really. Ah, longing for you. Oh, right. Okay. Past life. Repeated patterns and karmic lessons. Okay. There is a possibility that this is part of your ex's karmic lessons. They've had to go through this. And trust me, and I know you know this because they did the same to you. The Ten of Swords energy isn't pleasant. It really is rock bottom. You can't honestly most of the time fall any further. But from a mental point of view, you are absolutely out of it. Okay. So I feel that your ex has had some karmic lessons that they possibly agreed to. Obviously, depending on your beliefs, I do believe that we choose our life. I believe we choose our soul group. And I believe, you know, that's the way it works. But you must always go with what you feel, not what anybody else tells you, okay? I always say that because I think it's really important. But for me, it's saying that they've got some past life karma that they're now going to pay back. That's why everything is falling apart for them. Your life fell apart. This could have been last month, 6 months ago, 6 years ago. But I will say to you as a reader, over a good number of years, that I've had clients who I've read for and I can see what's going on in this energy, and eventually it will happen, okay? Your ex is getting their karma. They're getting their just desserts because they broke you. They broke you. They shattered you. They tried to destroy you in some way, okay? And left you just clinging onto a life raft. I just saw you just, and you know, almost like going down, coming up for there, and you've been through a really, really tough time with this person. Well, broken, this card and the Ten of Swords, and it's that Knight of Swords, whoever that is, okay? I think you will know who it is, because I feel it's someone your ex felt very close to. Brother, sister, energy, or a very good friend, okay? You know that saying, what is it, brother from another mother kind of energy? Someone that you would never think. I'm just going to have a look. Why though? Why would that person do it? Ah, you see, that's your energy. Nourishing yourself, self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. Right, I'm going to see if I can find out why that other person would do that to your ex, and I'm going to see what they're going to do with regards to your relationship. Can you give me anything why? Why would they do it? Is it money? Is it just jealousy? Is it spite? What is it? Oh my gosh, it's the Six of Pentacles. They want to be in charge. You know, I'm just looking at the image. I feel possibly maybe your ex had more than them at one point. Okay, and there is some karma between these two people that also needs working out. So this air sign individual wants to be pulling the strings. If you ever look at the Six of Pentacles, it's someone quite often having handouts. Now, the Six of Pentacles is an energy of someone who wants to be in charge. So that can quite often come up when you are in a relationship and one person has more financial power than you in the relationship. So maybe you're the female and you're at home with the children, just an example, and you're not earning. But then you can be with someone else who's the main breadwinner, who really kind of makes it difficult for you, and you always feel awkward asking for money. The person connected into your ex wants to be top dog. They want to be calling the shots, and they almost want to put your ex down. Okay? Yeah. The air sign person is very calculating. Maybe you know who they are. I feel you do know who they are. Okay? But right back to the beginning of this reading, your ex didn't think. You know, I'm almost hearing your ex, oh, it's okay, they're my friend, we've been friends for years, or they're my brother or my sister, of course they won't hurt me. No, you're wrong. I feel that you were told that you were wrong, if not about this incident, just about this person's energy as a whole, okay? But everything is going wrong. Split the deck, Keeley. Yeah, they're in the Hermit in the reverse. Loneliness, paranoia, isolation. They're exhausted. That's their health issues. Burnout. Okay, let's see what they're going to do. Okay, are they coming back in? Let's wrap this up for you today. Oh, is this person who's got the very dodgy friend who's an air sign coming back in? Yeah, they will. Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel they will want to come back in and say, look, can we work on it? I've changed. I'll get my head down. I'll do the work. I'll focus. I will really concentrate. I've learnt my lesson, etc., etc. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah, they're going to come in. They want to have a chat with you. It'll be swift. It'll be sudden with the Ace. But also some truth's going to come out. Okay, and it's the second time I've seen this Eight of Pentacles, and I feel that they're going to want to talk to you about this situation. Yeah, bottom of the deck. I'll just cover the card up because of the figures. It's the Lovers. Okay, I have to be careful because of it triggers it. Yeah, it's the Lovers card. So yeah, they are going to come back in without a shadow of a doubt. It'll be sudden, it will be quick, and they will want to tell you the truth after quite a period of no communication. Okay, they've realized with you they met their match. All right, I will say that you can give as good as you get. All right, and you were the one with the ideas, you were the brains behind the operation, I'm just hearing. Okay, and you were the one that got your hands dirty as well. Yeah, you were the one that sort of got your hands dirty in this connection. Okay, you could have had a business together, or joint venture or something, or maybe, you know, you supported their career years ago. You'll know the details, but you were the one that was there. I've just been told to get you one of these, and then I will go away and shut up. Okay, you're being told this is your energy. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Okay? Don't let go of your dreams. Even if you don't see any evidence, just go right to the end, live in the knowledge that it's done, and watch things change for you. Okay? You have a powerful message to share with the world. Shine your light so others can learn from you. There's something you're good at, even if you just go and volunteer. Okay, there's something you've been through in your life that specifically can help other people. I feel you've thought about it, but I feel some of you have thought, oh, I don't know enough, or I'm not qualified. No. Life experience is worth its weight in gold. Go and do it. Okay, I will now leave you alone. Take good care of yourselves. Okay, I love you loads, and just remember you're the best. Okay, you really are the best, just the way you are. You don't need to change. You don't need to bend to suit other people. Just put all your love and all your energy into loving yourself. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye.